Okay, I made my decision. I'm not going to Cancun. I'm in Tulum. Cancun's 2 hours north, right where Hurricane Delta is supposed to smack it head on here later tonight. I decided to go 2 hours south of Tulum, so I'm right by the Belize border. I booked a place for 2 nights, beautiful place. I'd love to go to Belize. It's one of my favorite countries, but they won't let Americans in. I could go to Serbia. I got my Serbian passport, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, I'm not going there. I contacted the villa owner in Cancun because I paid a fortune. And I said, hey, I don't want to stay on the 13th floor with the windows wrapped all the way around me during a Hurricane 4. I've never experienced a Hurricane 4. And he said, no problem, you can rebook it later. So tomorrow morning, we're going to see how things are, the damages. If everything's okay, I'm going to reschedule, stay there, and leave on the first flight to New York. And then I will not be making that Thursday flight to Serbia, unfortunately, but I'll have to rebook it, and I'll let you know more later. It's ciao. Man, my little place. It was pretty expensive, but there's nothing in this. This is like a tiny little pueblo right by the lake, like Bakalar or something like that. Bakalar. I'm trying to find a little tienda. There's no restaurants here. I don't know how to cook. Hope I survive. Okay, my friends. I made it. I booked a little place for 2 days. This is where I'm going to be toughing out this hurricane. There's no electricity. There's no air conditioning. I've got ceiling fans. The Wi-Fi is spotty. But this is my kitchen area. The place is pretty expensive, but it was like $156 for 2 days. Kind of a cool, really tiny village here. I mean, it's got maybe 400 people. When you walk around, everybody stares at you. Like a little cello in Serbia. But at least I found a bodega that has pivo. So I got some Victoria pivo. I've got a lake right over there. I'm getting ready to go explore, but no restaurants. Yeah, isn't this awesome? I just met this person. He sent me on this little hike. That's called a palapa. A lot of the homes are like that here with those tops. It's like you're in Africa. I was in Ethiopia and there was people still in similar homes. Banana trees. The guy told me, I said, is this hurricane gonna come here? Oh, sorry, somebody's coming. I'm gonna shut this off. Look at this house. There's music coming out of it. That's so neat. But the guy said as long as you can hear birds, that's usually a sign that everything's okay. He set up in Playa del Carmen, his brother's up there. And his brother said there's no birds, it's eerily quiet. So birds and animals usually have a good idea of what's coming. This is kind of nerve-wracking kind of stressful to just wander out through here. You never know what's out here. You know, I got a phobia of, like I said, of dogs. So I'm always scared I'm just gonna run onto like a pack of dogs. And these aren't city dogs, you know? They're village dogs. No telling what they think of a gringo. You can see the sky though. Really interesting. It's a really cool place. It's just like a hotel. Hotel Buenavista. And look at this road. That makes me a little less nervous. Paddleboarding, hiking. Just gorgeous. Thick forests and jungle. I got bit by my first mosquito, unfortunately. There's the hotel down there. You know, the thing that I was wondering about, it's the smallest place you'd ever see. And I'm going to have to get out of here at some point. I really don't know how to get out of here. I'm sure there's a taxi somewhere, somehow. I guess I can message my host. Okay. Pre-Hurricane Delta. You know what's funny? My flight to the United States is Delta. Maybe that was just a omen, a bad omen, flying Delta. Anyway, my little town, my Puebla, there's like nothing here. This guy told me to wander down this road just to explore, which I want to do, but I don't think I'm going to today. It's starting to sprinkle a little, and I bumped into like nobody except one guy on a bicycle. He was friendly, and a couple little dogs, and they've been friendly. Havala Balgu. But I'm wandering through the forest, and this is the listed road on Google Maps that goes to the next town. Oh my God, look at it. Just mud. Anyway, we'll see where I end up. Okay, this is downtown of my little village. Isn't it cool? Colorful. Got kids. Hola. There's one of the streets. They like their barallito cerveza. I like that little house. And that's how you say shop. Tienda or abarrotes. Another thing you notice in Mexico, see that water thing up there? When I lived in La Piedad, every home has that to conserve water because it can get really, really dry here. Yeah, there's more barralitos. Look at all those bottles. Hope somebody comes and recycles them. Anyway, there's a group of guys here, like 3 of them, and I don't like walking past them. Makes me nervous. So I gotta put my camera away. Okay. I made it back. Can you see without that glare? That's my place. This is my kitchen. I was really nervous because I messaged the landlady. She's not here. She's in the USA. And I said, hey, where can I get food? There's no restaurants here. And she said to message this one guy and he could maybe try to help me. So anyway, wandered around town, found those abarrotes, those little shops. That's a shop here in Mexico. So I've got some, looks like Spam, ham, bought some cheese, a couple cans of tuna. You can always find tuna here, and this says lomo de atún aceite. That means oil, tuna in oil. I got 2 cans of that, a little thing of mayonnaise, a little thing of coffee, some pasta, a cup of noodles, a bag of chips, and some bimbos, some bread, and a couple sweets. And this was like, how much was this? It's like 200 pesos, something like that. I have some beer, and I have a pool out here, as I showed you earlier. And the neighbor is really, really nice. This gentleman over here, he speaks English. He said, if I need anything at all, just message him. He works down there by the lake where you can rent kayaks and stuff, which I think I'm going to do tomorrow. And he said he's going to the major town, or the closest big town, tomorrow at noon if I wanted to go or I needed anything. So anyway, that's good news. She left me a little map. This is the town, okay? So, Tres Hermanos, that's where I got liquor, beer. I didn't get liquor, I got beer, and whatever. It's a tiny place. Bacalar is the lake that's right out there. It's supposed to change different colors. So it'll be fun to kayak if it doesn't get really bad tonight. And then, let me show you this. I just got this message from Delta Airlines. I don't want to show you my password. I just got this. So it says, man, is that blurry? I think it is. New York Kennedy, your flight is unfortunately canceled, but you're rebooked on a new flight to New York Kennedy at 1:40 p.m. on October 8th. So I've been rescheduled. It says I can rebook because I don't know if I want that one. I still want to stay in that beautiful penthouse before I go back. So anyway, I'm going to look that up tonight and figure out how I'm going to get back and when, and I'll update everybody. Now I got to find something or make something out of all that garbage right there. Job. Okay, I think Hurricane Delta is starting to arrive. We've got a lot of rain, no wind yet. They said Hurricane Delta, it went from like a tropical storm to like 140 mile per hour winds and category 4-ish in a matter of hours. But it's not that wide, thank God. So hopefully, nobody really knows which direction it's going to go. But they think it's going to veer north and hit the Yucatan, like square on in Cancun. And they said it might be one of the most destructive hurricanes since 2005, when a bad one hit Cancun. So hopefully it does continue north and hit the Yucatan and doesn't hit here in the south of Quintana Roo. I'm as far south as you can go, right by Chetumal. Not that I want anything bad to happen up north to the Yucatan. I want it to miss it at all costs, but I don't want anything to happen here. And the good thing about this spot here is you can see this is like I'm on the top of a little hill. So for anything to happen here, it's got to be extreme. I do have some big trees right here by my house, but water-wise, things like that, I'll be safe. Dache Bog. Pretty area anyway. They're expecting lots and lots of rain, so as long as it doesn't get in my house. I can't shut my windows either. That's kind of frustrating. It's just got screen and these wooden things. But we'll see how everything goes. Hey, dobro jutro, buenos dias. Charles here, the day after Hurricane Delta. And I'm alive, man. I've got electricity. I've got hot coffee. I've got Wi-Fi. Oh my God. And I'm in some little village of 400 people. Right here on this big lake, beautiful lake. And check this out. I think this is so funny. These are tourists in Cancun. They're staying in a shelter. They're in a shelter, and I have this view of the lake. God, I'm smart. Okay, see, I found a nice little doggy. Hi, buddy, what'd you do to your hand? Oh, poor guy. Good boy. Perro. Hey, perro. Perro smells. Hey, buddy. Good boy. See, I like dogs, but I'm scared of them. Okay, ciao, swimmer. This is Lake Bakalar. Lake Bakalar is a well-known, like 2-kilometer long lake, freshwater lake, but there are alligators. Google it. But you can swim in here. It's got a limestone bottom, and and we're down right by the Belize border. And this is where I toughed out Hurricane Delta in this little area. Actually, my little villa is right on the other side there. You've got little things like that. That's called a palapa, I believe. These palm-leaved huts. They're very common here. People live in them. The water, let's fill the water. Yeah, it looks brown, but the other cool thing about this place, they said, is that it's 7 different colors of blue. Oh, it's really warm too. Yeah, the water feels good. I could swim in it, but man, when I read that about the crocodile, I didn't hardly believe it. And I read something else and it said, yes, there are crocodiles. But it's really pretty tranquil. Nobody here except me and that little dog. There's a couple kids over there. I just heard them and I saw them running around. I have a lady. It's really funny. This Mayan lady. She's got a nickname, Charlie. So she came to my house today and she knocked on the door. She said, "Hola, Charlie." And I said, "Hola. Me llamo Charles." And she said, I know. She's really nice, but she came to clean the house and clean the pool. Anyway. Pretty place, huh? I was going to take the kayaks out, but I don't know where the guy is to pay him. There's like a guy, really nice guy. His name is Rafael, I think, or is that what it was? I'm bad with names. But he's not here to pay, so I hate to just grab one. And I don't know how to swim, so it might not be the smartest thing. If I get in that kayak out in here and I can't come back, what am I going to do? Walk through the jungles, huh? Anyway, beautiful place. Well, cha-cha, swimmer. How you doing? Charles here. Really close to the Belize border. Here in a muggy, hot southern Mexico, here in the state of Quintana Roo, in a little village called Buenavista. Buenavista means good view, and you do have a good view. This is a big lake, Bakalar is what it's called. It's known for having like 7 different colors of blue. When you look down there, it looks dirty, but that's actually a limestone bottom. You can take kayaks and everything here, but the guy who I'm supposed to pay is not here, so I don't know what to do. I was going to take a kayak out, even though I can't swim. And I found out there's alligators in here. This is fresh water, and they said there's a possibility of freshwater alligators. Some people have spotted them, so maybe it's not a smart thing to do. But anyway, beautiful, huh? Ciao. Aren't these beautiful flowers, too? They smell really nice. Great for hummingbirds, I guess. It's prohibited to have your dogs and pets in the water. They get a great setup, just no people. I guess because of COVID. And this is pretty cool. Look at this. You've got these little picnicky tables, and then you've got coconuts right above you. There's a sign by my pool. It says, "Be careful for coconuts," and they're here. It's really neat. It feels hard and empty. Probably dried out, but that's pretty cool. Got coconuts falling on us. You can buy properties in this area really cheap. I saw that. I mean, well, you know why? Because there's not a lot of developed tourism yet, but it could be. The next town, it's called Baccala. It's the bigger town, and it's got a lot of really expensive hotels and stuff in it. But this is just no infrastructure here, not even a restaurant, you know, but they have some cool stuff. I should go down that slide. You want me to? I will. Yeah, but you go. Look how clear the water is. And it's really warm for a lake. I mean, that's phenomenal. It which is scary that there may be crocodiles. Yeah, man, I gotta swim out here. Nothing better to do. It's not like there's anything here. I'll have to go get some beer. I'll run to the little shop, grab some beers, and get some freaking tuna, because that's all there is to freaking buy in there that you can eat. And then check out the water. Private property. Just telling you can't go in there, but this is my hotel anyway. That one guy lives there actually in that house, which is cool. Keep the lake clean. I don't know, something like that. Cool cactuses. And that's mine, Casa Tucan. Isn't that a cool location? That's the lake. This is mi casa. Bottom floor, nobody's up top. That Mayan lady that came to clean, she said she lives up that way somewhere. I don't know. I went by there yesterday. Hey, see that? Se vende. Some's for sale, guys. This is our opportunity of a lifetime. It would be a good investment, I think. Here's another little cool little flower. Unique color. Right in my little garden. Hey, there's some aloe vera. That's good for burns and all sorts of things. Okay, check this out. It's my little dining area. I was sitting here drinking beers, answering some emails, and this is my little pool I could swim in. But look at this. Precaution of coconuts. Because there's coconuts right there. Be careful of the coconuts. How awesome is that? Okay, I'm walking uptown to get some more beers and try to find some food. And here's a better view of the church. Got a cross out there. Some little tables with kids' pictures painted up there. See that? Cute little church. Little palm trees around it. There's a house that's for sale. Here's another house. This is common style banana trees in front of it. This is cute. I like this house. Okay, look at this place. This is really common in this area, they say, with that roof. Palm tree roof. Isn't that cool? But this is downtown, man. Downtown Buenavista. Here's a little shop over here. I don't go to that one. There's a 2-story house playing some music. There's a shop. Oh, I think this is, look at those flowers on that. That's beautiful. Really, really cool. It's cool to experience different culture. There's another place with the palm tree roof. They've got a couple automobiles. There was a lady here yesterday, really old woman, throwing rocks at cats. It was funny. Hey, here's a beer store. This is where I'm going. I'm going to this one here. I went here yesterday. I think, was it this one? Yeah, Modelo, I think it was. Or was it? Yeah. Or no, you know what? No drinking in the park. Look at that. Here's where I went. This old man was real nice, talking to me forever, asking a bunch of questions in Spanish. And I just started, I thought he mentioned where I was from. I understand Spanish well, but he was talking really fast. And so I just told him I was from Chicago, and that the west side of Chicago has lots of Mexicans, and I lived around Mexicans. And he kept asking a bunch of other things I know, but I don't understand what he said. I just said, lo siento, stupido gringo, lo siento. Oh, look at that, there's bananas. And that always makes people laugh when you say, lo siento, which means I'm sorry. Stupido gringo. I'm a stupid gringo. Anyway, there's a little shop up here somewhere. Ooh, there's a dog. Hey, buddy. Ooh, I heard it growl. Did you? See, that's what scares me. dogs tend to growl at me. There's a place up here called Three Brothers I like to go to. You know what's really nasty? Is people in third world countries do this a lot. Burn trash along the road, which is crazy. Stinks and nasty. Okay, look at that. There's a group of dogs, I told you. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Everywhere. And you know something's cool? I think this little building right there is like, it says Película in Spanish is movies. It says Niños Pec something. I think it's a kids theater. That's really cool. There's an old lady up here watching me, so I'm going to shut this off so she doesn't think I'm a spy. Even though in Mexico they don't care as much as in Serbia. With a gringo with a camera. I wonder what this is. Look at that. Weird fruit on that tree. There's some good Mexican music. More dogs barking. Almost everybody has dogs in their yard here and chickens. But I made it. It's my house. Casa Tucan. A toucan is like a toucan, we say like in English, that bird with a multicolored bill, right? I guess that's what toucan means in their language. Yeah, it is, of course. There's a picture of it in my house. Cerveza fría. No, they don't. That means cold beer. Toboggan, pescados y mariscos. Pescados is fish, and that means fish and seafood. Mariscos is like shrimp. Cold beers, kayaks, double kayaks. Palapas is those little homes like that with the things. Entrance, adults 20 pesos. That's like $1. Kids 15 pesos. Balneario, Buenavista. Balneario, I found out means spa. Like a banya in Serbian language. I'm home. There's my room right there. It's kind of weird. You know, I mean, maybe I'm just, being from the USA, maybe I'm slightly, I don't know if it's spoiled or what, but see that top area around every window? You can see through it. So like up there, people can see in to the top of the bathroom. Like when you're showering, you can look at somebody in the face. To me, it's just weird. I like some tiny bit of privacy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, these villagers don't want to look at my fat ass anyway, I guess. Casa Tucan, I'm here. I got my beers. I'm excited. Bienvenidos están en su casa. Welcome to my house. Okay, you want to see what I got here at the village store? I was going to show you inside, but I didn't feel like getting it out because one thing here you'll notice, people stare at you frequently, and it's very awkward, especially when you're walking around with a camera. I got 4 Victoria beers, okay? Not that I'm an alcoholic, but gosh dang it, I'm on vacation here, guys. And there's nothing else to do. I got a little thing of pasta. I have Submarinos Sabor Fresa. These are strawberry submarines. Ooh, I had some chocolate yesterday. What else do I have in my bag of goodies? Of course, tuna. You can always find tuna. Last resort if there's nothing to eat. I want some old Mayan to cook for me, but I don't know how to ask. There's no restaurant. 2 cans of tuna. Yeah, and then I got 2 Baralito Pivo. Baralito means barrel, hence the barrel. Beer from a barrel. This is what you seen yesterday in that other video of mine with all the bottles laying all around town that said Baralito. These Mayans love this beer. It's only got 3.4% alcohol. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I wouldn't have wasted my money. Okay, this, 4 beers and 2 cans of tuna. This totaled 130 pesos, okay? 130 pesos is roughly 5, $6 and something, roughly. That's what I got tonight. I'm just gonna have my beers, go sit outside, and then go get in the water in a little bit. Hey, ciao, ciao. Buenos dias, my friends. My last day in the jungle. I've slept so well here in the jungle, with the exception of these birds, toucans, you know, from Fruit Loops. They live down in here. You don't see them very often, but they're really loud, they say. And there's some bird that's loud as hell early in the morning when the sun's coming up, and it's so annoying, because also I have a screen there and those wooden things, so I hear everything, you know? But I slept so well here. Anyway, update on the rest of my trip so you know when I'm going to be in Serbia. Tonight I stay in Chetumal, a city finally, the capital of Quintana Roo, so I'm so excited to go to a restaurant so I don't have to eat tuna. Tomorrow I go to Cancun. I'm staying in that beautiful villa that I booked. The guy was nice enough to let me rebook. It's not damaged, so I'm staying there. You're going to love it. Saturday I fly to New York. I'll be in New York till Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon I fly to Serbia. I arrive in Serbia at 5 a.m. on Tuesday. Can't wait. I'm ready to get home. Ciao.